What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm with my friend Angel.
Hello.
And they finally released gameplay of Monster Hunter World in English. I know they leaked it, and we couldn't see shit.
No,
the quality was horrible.
It was bad.
Like there were some parts where it was clear, and then most of the parts it would be like all dark and stuff. But this time they finally released it crystal clear. And
HD, beautiful.
Let's just get on with this. Let's get on with this.
Woo!
Hello everyone, and welcome to an early look at Monster Hunter World coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Wait a minute, let's just pause it right here. Like, you see, what is like?
That I think is some kind of rabbit. You got a parrot or something.
What is this right here? Like the one with the weird looking eyes.
Yeah, that's a new.
Yeah, it looks like a salamander. But all right, we're gonna be pausing it and breaking it down each time. So if we see something new, we're gonna pause it, talk about it, and all that stuff. Even though they show some, even some new stuff
today we have a special look at gameplay for you.
Leak video
so let's
wasn't able to show, and all that stuff. Okay, here we go.
All right, let's start. See the blue box
A monster that's been giving the Research Commission a lot of headaches has shown up again. We don't know exactly
what I don't like is that the
lip syncing.
The lip syncing is off. It's off.
So let's get right to it.
Even though we get voice, I don't mind, but it's a little off. But to be honest, I could actually tolerate it to the point where
pause right quick. There's something I want to bring up real fast.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have the map for this area, but if you kind of notice, we have a little island off to the side here. This area looks kind of deserty. And this map looks very entailing of what areas you can see and what you can't.
That's true. I know it shows you, the map also shows you like gathering points and all that stuff. Like these right here, these are like smoke bomb plant thingies. I forgot what's it called.
Spore plant?
We do know is that it marks its territory with a sticky mucus to keep trespassers out. I want you to head to this area and look for that mucus-like substance.
We gotta head over there, Angel.
Let's go.
Alrighty, partner. It's monster hunting time. Oh, one more thing. You're being timed. Good luck.
So we can see that you have like two mantle icons right here in your Palico. And
speaking of which, there it goes right there.
There's the Palico right there. And you're eating. Oh, God, that looks good.
Yeah,
that really does look good.
In Monster Hunter World, you take on the role of a hunter in a lively ecosystem.
That's very
nice.
A
key part of hunting monsters is tracking down your prey, and to assist with that, every hunter is equipped with Scoutfly that track monsters' scent from clues such as these footprints.
Little birds, plants.
Yeah.
The Scoutflies are responding to the monster's trail. Go get a closer look.
They're like parrots.
Yeah, like
great.
Parrots.
The Scoutflies have locked onto the scent of the monster. Be on the lookout for more tracks.
Look at the details. Oh wait, there's a great Jagras.
That's not our target. We gotta stay focused on what's important.
If I would have seen that on a regular hunt.
We would have started fighting it right there. Like, hands down, it was just the moment we encounter is the moment we would draw our weapons and be like, let's
that can
fucking
swallow
kill
its prey whole, almost doubling its size. It is not our main target, however, but it's conveniently heading in the same direction that our Scoutflies have been leading us. So let's follow it and see what it does.
Okay, there's the time up there where it says Hunter 1. Even though you're not fighting right now. It hides away your health bar and your stamina bar, but it leaves you with the colored icon. Which I don't.
Work as slinger ammo. You can use
which is good.
Things that are far away.
Cause it's like open world. It's like, okay, what if you're out of combat?
That's true. Ugh.
Of course, that's freaking disgusting. Do you really want to see a creature do that in real life?
No. To feed its young. Monster Hunter World introduces monsters that can see and smell and hear you.
Yes.
So engaging in stealth is a sure way of getting the upper hand.
Lifelike.
If you're clever, you can use the slinger to distract monsters.
These small Jagras are always on high alert, so our hunter is using sound to distract them, so we can move on to continue tracking our main target.
Okay.
Alright.
So you can actually track down multiple monsters.
Look at the feline's weapon.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be like some kind of shovel or something?
You can also track additional monsters, materials, and environmental utilities.
A shovel.
Like you can actually track down like 3 monsters at a time.
Which is actually very impressive.
Because you're basically doing it here. You're tracking down the Anjanath, and you're also getting tracks of the Great Jagras. And also,
we can see now the Scoutfly formation is way more dense, indicating we have a pretty good grasp of the monster's trail.
If you follow the Scoutflies to your target, you'll locate it in no time.
Bitterbug.
I like how. Yeah, like I like how when she talks, you can see what she says and her icon moving and her lips moving, but not syncing, but like it shows you. And the little bats.
See, this is where things get interesting. We're in a cave area, but you can tell there's some kind of red stone off to the side, and later on when we're fighting the Anjanath, I want to know what that is.
Yeah. Use the focus camera.
The target today
there's a focus camera like they had
in
the Ultimate. I don't think they had it in 3 Ultimate.
Asleep right now, and a hunter could wake it and engage in combat here. But the cave is a tricky, tight spot, so let's try and lure it into an open area.
I'm surprised that motherfucker could hear that.
To accomplish this, the hunter is using a new tool called the Slinger.
So supposedly, that still freaks me out when he does that nose thing. But he also has wings. I wonder why he has wings if he can't really fly.
If we're looking at it from an evolutionary standpoint, those wings could be connected to his flame sack, and he draws in heat from the sun to power the flame sack.
So he's like a walking solar panel. But yeah, like you said, what is that glittering stuff? That could be ore.
It's clustered together. If you notice the detail on it, no, it's some kind of spore.
I'm thinking it's ore. You're thinking it's spore. It's something.
We both know it's an ore.
We already seen a part like this back in E3 gameplay trailer.
Oh. Dodge its attacks.
What I really like is that when you get hit, you hear it.
The Scoutflies.
Yeah, and the hunter like grunts and stuff like, ugh, fuck, this shit hurts, my fucking lead.
Hey, these shrubs
my
look like
lead.
the perfect place to hide.
Like everything is just freaking out right now. Okay, so right now I think he's just waiting. Yeah, he's gonna use. You can basically use the environment.
See, look, if you notice real quick, I don't know if anyone noticed during the trailer, but if you notice, whenever you strike a monster, some scales fall off of it.
Yeah, that basically shows the progress of the damage that you make, that you're doing, and it actually shows that you're doing something to the monster.
Monster Hunter World,
which is actually really cool because aside from just breaking off parts in Monster Hunter regularly, we didn't get to see a lot of damage done to a monster except for the Kezu.
Yeah, you can see on the Kezu that we fucked up his back, but you can also see it on the Rathalos, Raytheon, and other monsters too.
It's nice to see that kind of detail.
Now's your chance to get in there and tear it up.
Tear it up.
All right, right here you're gonna see like the new form. That would deal. Yeah, that would deal a lot of damage. You can see here that the damage indicator shows that you do like 13 damage, 20 damage, 30, 40, 50, and all that stuff. Does that mean that you're gonna have the damage system like potable third?
I don't think so. I think what it might be is that certain parts you hit deal a little bit more damage than others.
See, you heard that? A big thump when you got hit. Okay, there was a little glitch right there. I don't know what's going on. I don't think that was a glitch. I think he was actually stuck.
And each ammo type comes with a unique set of properties.
Oh, right here he was talking about how you get scatterfly. And scatterflies, I said scatterflies? Fucking scatternut. See, that's why I don't want to say that.
I'll say it. With scatternuts, each type of ammo for the slinger does something different.
Yeah, but like it sounds weird, scatternut. But I know with that you can make bullets like scatter around.
Yeah.
But this time you can actually make bullets and also put it in your slinger and use it as a spread pellet.
Yeah, which is actually kind of cool against bigger monsters. You can like
monster is on the move.
Minor damage to get away.
Use the Scoutflies as a guide as you go after it.
Man, there's no way you can miss that big fat ass walking around.
True, unless of course it's faster than you.
all running.
They're all fucking running.
Oh, this is where the guy talks about like
destroy parts of the environment,
breaking into new areas, which was something that could only be done in certain areas in Monster Hunter.
When struck, will create a dizzying flash of light to stun
the Devil Joe unlocking new area, tucked in flame.
Yeah, exactly. And like right here, and also like, you see like the little flashing bug stuff. I like that. I like that. But at the same time, will we still be able to make flash bombs?
Yeah.
Probably, because if we can hit a frog to make a shark trap, but then again, it shows that we have a shark trap in our inventory.
Oh boy.
I think there's a difference between
really
like having it and then trying to find it in the environment. They're not gonna. I think they're not gonna be in the same place every time.
Yeah. Running away now. See, look, you see it right for a quick second. You see like the shot trap icon.
It becomes more aggressive and will chase the hunter incessantly.
Okay,
this is where we're gonna pause it and talk about it. Actually, no, wait. Let me just go back a bit. Let me just go back a bit because like we saw a new monster.
However small it may be.
Okay, it may not be in the best quality as the way I paused it.
You'll probably be able to see it better on as the film continues, but as the video
right there. Like,
there seemed to be some kind of Rhenophilos type monster.
You know the old monsters back in Freedom Unite where you have to fight a Diablos or a Monoblos in the desert, and they have those spike mace tail things.
Those are Gypceros.
Those are not Gypceros.
Apsaros?
Yeah, I think it's Apsaros. And like, it looks like those a little bit.
But their head seems to be more armored.
Yeah, like
a Rhenophilos.
Like a Triceratops.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Tyrannosaurus! But... Anyways, yeah, like, what's it called? Like, we don't even know what to call it.
I tried looking on the wiki site since this video was released. This is not the Tetzocodon.
Okay, this is not the Tetzocodon, but it's something else.
It's something new.
Something new. And we did see another new monster later on in this gameplay.
You can actually use
let's just play
to advantage and lure it to another area of the map with more environmental traps.
Dense vegetation.
In this part of the map,
and like right here,
you get a good look at it right here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like a Pachycephalosaur, like the head-body dinosaur.
Yeah. Okay, like right here, you're basically gonna paralyze the hell out of them under this rock, so you can shoot the rock, so it can all fall on top of it.
So we've seen this before.
But we've seen it in a different way. We've seen it that the rock swung and hit him. Not
this is just all this shit falling on him.
And right now he's going for the tail.
So again, you can see scales being torn off.
Yeah, I see that. So now it will show us.
It's like a progress report.
Yeah, it's like a progress. Like, hey, this amount of damage that you did to it indicates that it is ready to be cut off. And that's what I would love to see instead of like just hacking at it, like slashing at it until it just falls off. Like that's why I like the Nargacuga. With the Nargacuga, it kind of shows that because you break off the scale first. That means okay.
And if you're mounting a monster and it knocks
sooner or later, it's gonna fall off. And then sooner or later, once it falls off, you're like, okay, yeah.
You can use that grappling hook to get right back on the saddle. Body damage and scarring are your primary indicators of damage dealt on the monster.
See, there
you can even sever off the tail of some species.
Look, right here, gonna boom, the tail.
The great
and like you guys can see like the details of the meat.
Kind of scarring on the tail.
Competition.
Right around, well, you won't see it, like right there you can see blood around the outer rim.
Depending on their temperament, they were either fight or
the level of detail
this
that
time, the Anjanath chooses to avoid the
game's been developing for 4 years. And like Capcom kind of kept the secret. There was rumors going around, you know, but there was just rumors. But what I don't like is that there are some people that still think that this is a spin-off.
It's not.
It's not. Like Capcom even said that this is a main series title. So It was originally going to be called Monster Hunter 5, but they want to call it World because
to represent the open world.
To represent open world and represent the accessibility
of it. This is going to be one of the first Monster Hunters
worldwide
release.
Worldwide release. Yup.
You got a little glitch there with the anime, but
yeah, it's like
it's kind of sitting there like, what am I doing?
You're like, what am I doing with my life?
Hunters can also don different types of mantles, each with their own.
Yeah, okay. So far, that with the mantle, like this dude was talking about. There's Challenger's mantle, a Rocksteady,
which we see later on,
and Ghillie. With the Ghillie mantle, if you get hit while wearing it,
it cancels the effect
of the Ghillie mantle, which is cool. Challenger's mantle is a lot of metal
clinking together, so
the
monster follows you easier.
Rocksteady like you take a heavy hit
while shooting and you won't move.
Okay, right here they're gonna show it fighting. Oh, never mind. Like the Jagras didn't want to.
Apparently, like not every monster that's gonna come across each other is gonna fight each other. It all depends on how angry they are at that moment.
Yeah.
Or how healthy they are at that moment. Which makes me to believe that if the Jagras, the Great Jagras, was weak and the Anjanath was like at full health, the Anjanath will swoop in for the kill.
And Jagras would try to run.
Oh shit.
See, look, you are tracking down another monster. See a carcass, dead carcass, but sooner or later that's gonna show up to be the Rathalos.
And we see cut marks.
And like if you find it before it levels up, it just straight up boom, discovered.
Okay, here's another thing too. We see these two in the background.
We see those two things in the background. We don't know what they are yet, and they're probably going to be a bigger monster
to represent them. But for right now, we can see that you said it earlier that
this Monster Hunter might be like in a Jurassic
type, and like we might not see, we'll see the Rathalos, we'll see other monsters like that, but we may see that
more dinosaurs
transitioning from dragons and wyverns to dinosaurs. And I have no problem.
You love dinosaurs.
I love dinosaurs, but we still see that like the Anjanath is stuck in the middle. It has a flame sac. It lost the wings that let it fly, and it's more predatorily based on dinosaurs.
Yeah. So the Devil Joe will be perfect for this.
Oh, the Devil Joe.
And the Brachydios.
They will be great monsters for this. But I do want to see more mammalian type monsters.
Yeah. You can even see like the damage that you're doing. See right now you see that there's wind. I like this part where you just climb up fast and just jump really far.
Like this game really has the fluidity of combat that you don't really see in other monsters.
Yeah, and I don't understand why people think, oh, they're dumbing down Monster Hunter. Like, come on now. If you have to use the environment.
Okay, this is really confusing. What is that cat doing?
I think that's a little cannon.
Yeah, it is. It just shot something.
It's a cannon, yeah.
But yeah, this game's not being dumbed down. It's playing to a living ecosystem.
Yeah. And there's the Rathalos came out of nowhere.
There's something that I really want to mention, just the backdrop.
Yeah.
The setting
is turning night.
I love that. It's setting sun. It really gives you a sense of, wow, this one has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
As you can see, the living, breathing ecosystem in Monster Hunter World features its own hierarchy of predators and prey.
Yep.
Look, the monster's almost done for.
So it's limping.
Chances are it'll retreat to its nest to recuperate.
Limping is one of the key tells of a monster approaching its last breath. As the Anjanath runs away to recover from the hunter's onslaught,
this is where we're gonna see.
The hunter can take this opportunity to return back to camp and formulate a new strategy.
This is where we're gonna see you can change your equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
And what I just noticed by the map is that there's different layers of the map. What we saw in the beginning was like what level 1, like level 1 of the map.
Floor.
Yeah.
Jungle floor basically.
So now we know, now we can see clearly that the 15th icon is the Kinsek.
In Monster Hunter World,
and now he's changing his armor to the Anjanath armor, and now he's gonna go to the bowgun.
Grisly reminder of past battles, whilst giving you
which is kind of cool. Like it's cool because this armor looks like Renophalos
armor.
And here, like you're changing your cat's equipment also,
which looks cute but really realistic at the same time.
Yeah, you can see the scales on the helmet that represents like from the hide of the monster. Since the hunter was already in
combat with the Anjanath, finding it again is very easy thanks to
I kind of like how he was crawling instead of like crouching like we usually do if we try to go through a small hole.
Yeah, it's a big difference in the game. Like little things in the game affect the overall gameplay of it.
Yeah.
Now where are we going? We got a needleberry bullet.
There's a lot of special stuff. We all know by heart that we can move while we shoot. So, but what made it interesting that while you was shooting, while you was moving, the barrel
gun would snap back after each shot.
Yeah, and the way you reload is nice.
Hold on, steak, slicing ammo, like a lot of stuff you see come back. The pierce ammo. Wait, you can hold multiple. No, wait.
What? Say it, Angel.
I thought like I was looking at it. No, I'm looking at it right. You can hold like this cluster bomb 1 and cluster bomb 2. You can hold multiple of the same bullet. Remember in Monster Hunter?
Maybe that's level 1 and level 2. Because remember, there's different levels of cluster of different bullets.
That's true.
And what's new is that he aimed up like a bow.
No, not like with a bow. More like a mortar.
Yeah.
Dodge their attacks. Don't want to take hits like that head on.
Boom. Boom.
So he's trying to get rid of the annoyance.
Its defensive options are much more limited than the greatsword.
This hunter is really getting his ass.
Area, our hunter will have to use the giddy mantle to conceal himself for a moment.
Right here, he's gonna put it on, and then he gets hit. And when he gets hit, all the leaves that was on it fall off. And I like right here the gesture of you dizzy, not in the 3DS where you have your arms spread apart and then you just like shake.
Gives us a quick way out.
Also, this is something else that's going in line with you said. There's levels to the map.
Yeah.
You're on the top floor. Oh,
this is
right
the part. Me and Angel's like, what the fuck is that? And then once he hits it,
the hunter is able
it's an area effect.
That he yields.
So that means, imagine that online.
Really helpful.
But you probably won't be able to see that all the time. I'll be able to see that like once or twice, maybe.
Maybe 3 times if you're lucky.
Yeah, because you see it multiple times, and what's the point of having potions if you're like, okay,
just gotta find the bigger wasp.
Just gotta find the bigger wasp, and then boom, hit it. Hey, you see that Vespoid?
Yeah.
So since I see the Vespoid, I'm telling you, I'm predicting that the Vespoid Queen is gonna be back.
And the Vespoid Queen comes back, I'll be the happiest one.
But like we saw earlier that the vines were like moving. The vines were moving, and then if you be on it while it's moving, you get off balance. See, look right there, right there. Oh, here's the special part that Angel wants to see.
Yeah, that's it. You can't tell me this is not cool.
It is cool. It is cool. I wonder what was that blue thing that just happened.
The armor has that heavily protection you take like that.
Yeah.
Or it could be this is flame retardant armor, and when the Anjanath hits you with that fire, it just kind of disperses it.
Oh, here's the Jagras. No, I think he's gonna go down there because I think this is the Jagras' territory.
Which is weird.
Yeah, he goes down there. So that's what the hunter is trying to do. Now they're fighting and all that stuff.
Now's your chance to deal some serious damage.
And oh god. Now the Anjanath is gonna show it who's boss. You got 5 minutes left, so basically I think you're being timed for like 25 minutes on this quest. So if there's an actual demo,
allows our hunter to keep a steady hand whilst firing at the monster.
This is the Rocksteady.
Yes, he has his reloading.
That's a lot of frag shots.
It's gonna really mess him up.
Hey, oosh!
There you go. That's when he's gonna release all that stuff.
With the ability to now shrug off ferocious attacks, it's time for the hunter to unleash some payback with a powerful wyvern ammo.
Wyvern fire.
This is what I like about it. Like combining different, like it's tactical. The Gilly man, see, you see how the Anjanath hits the
and there it is.
Hits it and he still fight it, because if you was to get hit,
hear it. You can even hear his teeth scrape against the mantle and
yeah.
jingling noise.
Now we can harvest precious materials from the monsters.
Now, of course,
and use those to
carving it and all that stuff. Challenge. You actually have a timer. You see that little hourglass? That if it goes down, that means 10 seconds has passed and all that stuff.
Wait.
That was
something else.
Monster Hunter World is coming to.
Well, that's the entire thing. Yeah. I know they leaked it and like Capcom was kind of about it.
It's like, no, you can't show this.
But now since they showed it, there are some new things, like those 2 new monsters that we saw. We saw the Rocksteady in action. We saw like a brand new area in the area.
Yeah, basically we saw that there's damage done to actually mark your progress on a monster.
Yeah, and like what they showed at the trailer, you was luring the Anjanath to the Rathalos instead of the Rathalos coming out of nowhere and be like, yo, what up, guys? Oh, you find the Anjanath? Let me help you out right quick. And then let me just pick him up and drop him and all that stuff. That's Monster Hunter World is actually going to be where it's at. I think the reason why they don't want to release Double Cross of the West is because of Monster Hunter World.
Hunter World will overshadow
it. Will overshadow it, and it's gonna die quickly. Either it releases it early before World, it's still gonna be shadowed over it because people are gonna be like, oh, because they might just gonna play it, and then once World comes, they're just gonna like toss it aside, but like, all right, it's World time, or it's gonna die even faster if Capcom decides to release it after the release of World,
because everyone's still gonna be riding the World train.
Yeah,
and no one's gonna be paying attention that much to Double Cross.
So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you like the content, and comment down below. Well, like if you see anything new that we miss.
Yeah, because we only have so many eyes.
4.
6.
Yeah, because Angel has glasses. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Me and Angel will see you all in our next video. Peace.